Having a little bit of issues. Hope you guys are having a great day. It is Halloween. Are you guys ready for what are you doing? Bear with me as I do some bureaucratic stuff right here. I think is a way to word it. Go to the lives. Do that. Make sure that that is the way that it needs to be. All right. Good deal. Make sure we get everywhere we need to be. All right, anyways, hey, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to you guys. Happy Halloween. Hey, what is Halloween like in prison? Oh, man, it's a day that you're going to wish you weren't in there, that's for sure. You're going to be thinking about all those Halloween parties, the things that you're missing. Yeah, man, for sure. Billy, what's going on? Shout out to you for being number one. Everyday winning. Sent me a message on Discord. I need to check that. What's going on with you? Shout out to you being up in here. Aaron, hello. Jacob, hello. Jamie, what's going on? Everyday winning. I'll check it. I'll see what's going on with that. McDre, what's going on with you? Hello to everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day. Shout out to all the channel members of After Prison Show. I appreciate you guys being up in here. I got an email from YouTube telling me that I need to try to start doing vertical live streams. And I almost tried that out today, but I didn't. But I need to try it out. They say that if you do it in the vertical mode, it's possibly reach more people, something along them lines. I probably should have done that. But anyways, the volume is too low. Oh, man. Let me turn that all the way up. I swear I feel like my audio interface is having some issues, man. This thing is old. Let me see what's going on here. Is it this? God, I hate that I'm always battling audio. It should never be like that. Hey, tell me if that improved things. Y'all let me know. I'll continue to work on it. McFly says, where's the costume at? It's 80 degrees. I mean, I just didn't feel like going and getting it, to be honest. I'm sure I'll take some pictures of it. I'm going to be Big Bird. I got this monstrosity Big Bird costume. Folks, we'll do a donation goal. If we hit that donation goal on here, I'll go get the costume and put it on. I mean, it's the full ensemble. So let's go ahead and start that goal. Fit check, reveal, Halloween, costume, if hit goal. I hate to do it like that. Let's make it something modest. Ooh. What's today's date? The 31st? How's everybody doing today? Shout out to you guys. 24. Sorry, I'm setting up my donation goal right now. Wow, that's a long thing. Folks, if we hit this donation goal, it's just a mere $250. If we hit that, I will go in the house, upstairs, grab this monstrosity of a costume, and put this sucker on. I don't even want my son to see me in this. Anyways, Relock, what's going on? Volume is okay, a bit low, but not bad. Ah, man. Can I turn it up even more? See, now we're just straight redlining. I don't know what it is. Trying to figure that all out right here. Shout out to the 106 up in here. I got a really good video coming for you guys later on today. Oh, shit. Shout out to you guys helping us to hit that goal. Joe going to be dressed up like Big Bird. Yeah, man. Oh, shit, Billy, it's your 32nd birthday today. Hey, man, a very special shout out to you. Man, you get to double dip today. Not only is it Halloween, but also your birthday as well. Very special happy birthday to you. Redskin Chris, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate the love. Also, shout out to the Yankees. Man, last night they looked like a freaking T-ball team out there, didn't they? I mean, they started off hot, and then in the 5th inning, what happened? We just forgot how to play baseball. Could you imagine betting on the Yankees last night? Aaron Judge getting his first hit in the World Series, maybe even in the postseason. Aaron Judge gets that nice little home run action. 5-0 in the fifth. You know your money's good. You know the Yankees. They got to win at least one more, right? Hey, man, that shit was written like Nostradamus. I think that it was scripted. I mean, how did Aaron Judge not catch the ball? How did Garrett Cole not run to first base? I mean, it's like we completely forgot how to play baseball in the World Series. Wild shit. McFly, shout out to you. Big Bird, no Diddy. Sean says, nah, the holiday birthday kids get a raw deal usually. Yeah, it's interesting that you say that. My son's birthday is 5 days before Christmas. You know, my birthday's in November, so if your birthday doesn't fall near a holiday, that's probably better. I can't remember the last time I got a birthday gift. Cue the violin track. But I'm gonna definitely make my son's birthday and Christmas very special. And again, Billy, I hope you enjoy your birthday today as well. Billy says, I used to play T-ball. Prolific statement right there. Jacob says it's all a scam. I don't even know what to say. You're probably right. Alexis, what's going on over here on the Twitch side? Shout out to Twitch, man. 1800 Hurt. What up, boss? I thought that said 1900 Rugrat, and I was about to be like, oh shit, we got a famous rapper up in here. But 1-800 Hurt is probably what that was right there. Silverside Bro, what's going on with you? What up, Unk? Hey, man, don't be calling me no Unk, man. Audio's good on the old Android. You know, if the audio's good on an Android device, it's got to be good in general. So I'll share with you guys a little bit about what I've been up to today. Filmed a bunch of videos. I got a really good video for you guys this evening, and it's going to come at a horrible time because of Halloween, but it's going to catch everyone. There's no doubt. It's going to be a decent video. Very trigger-ish, to say the least. Ran across some wildness taking place in the prison system down in South Carolina. And it appears to me that if you're Caucasian down in South Carolina in prison, you just, you're just having a tough time of it down there. Wild situation going on down there in South Carolina. But it is what it is. So today, folks, I went to the Metropolis. That's right, folks. I went back there by myself, filmed the whole damn thing. I would have live streamed it, but if anything would have happened, I needed to be, I couldn't have it happen to me live, you know? So I went back to the Metropolis, and you will never believe what I found. I went back there by myself, and unbelievably sad. And also very interesting what I didn't find. I don't even know what I'm doing with that footage. I'm still working on my big abandoned projects and what's crazy about that is I've started writing the script to the video. It's going to be a really good video, but here's the crazy damn thing. I was trying to find a lot of information about this place because I wanted to share straight facts. And I felt like some of what I was going to be sharing was going to be a lot of speculation. So I asked the old Chat GPT, after scouring the internet looking for information and not being able to find, exactly what I was looking for. I asked the old Chat GPT, the AI, and wouldn't you know, it gave me a lot more information than I was able to find. So I found that to be pretty interesting, and it almost made me want to reevaluate the entire script that I had wrote. But there's that. Kevin's already triggered. We haven't even showed the video just yet. Steven says it's all fixed, probably talking about the audio. Appreciate you letting me know. Big Money, what's going on with you? Maximus says, why do prisoners try to flex in jail with chains and Gucci? Are they trying to look good for the other male inmates? Of course not. Nah, they ain't trying to do none of that. But why not? In prison, you ain't allowed to have nothing, or at least you ain't supposed to have nothing. So if you got it, especially if you got it with a cell phone, and you got the ability to be able to flex it, do so. You got to be there anyway. I mean, what does it matter? You know, I'm starting to realize that, you know, people are going to have an opinion about anything. I have an opinion about everything. I do a lot of reaction videos, and sometimes I get absolutely drugged through the comment section because of my opinion. It's going to be the same way if a prisoner's in prison flexing with, you know, the chains and whatnot. Now, I'll tell you this. Oh, God bless. I got another burr in my sock. These sticky burrs. Yo, I came out the woods. I'm not ready, man. I need boots, gloves. I need my Urban X wish list. I really need to get some Urban X stuff going on. Silverside Bro, what's going on? Appreciate the bits right there. Appreciate that. Ooh. Biz says, who's going to win the election? Trump's definitely going to win the election. Did you see him with the garbage truck? Have you seen the... I mean, way to turn it around, though, man. You brought on, what's the comedian's name who, you know, messed up everything, making the comment about Puerto Rico. What's that guy's name? Kill Tony? Is that his name? That's not him, right? It was somebody else. Anyways, you bring the comedian on. He goes a little too far, but you already knew what he was going to do. And then you got the old... you got the old Biden saying whatever he was going to say, you know, don't even know what he's saying, but chomped at the bit, so to speak. Man, they had the garbage truck ready as soon as the comment was made. The marketing team behind that is killing it. Yeah, it was Tony, wasn't it? Harry Poppins says, oh, politics. I'm not going to go any deeper with the politics talk. You do you, and I'll do me. And that's it with that. Isn't it the dude that does the Kill Tony thing? He is, right? That's the same guy? I think so. But anyways. So, what else? I'm really close to doing prisoner NPC action over on TikTok. I feel like that would be the vibe. And I wouldn't even have to do anything. Like, I could just literally swing my arms like I'm slow motion running from the police. Wearing my brand new, there's the flex right there in the background. You see it hanging from the jail bars? Brand new prison costume. Oh, my God, man. But seriously, though, let's get back on that topic about flexing with the chains and the stuff in prison. And the person that asked that says, is that to impress other men in there? And of course it's not. Maybe for one or two guys, it might be a Fleece Johnson type of a character or whatnot. But I ran across another video today, which was absolute insanity, folks. Again, coming from down south. Man, down south is a freaking third world country when it comes to the prison system. These states, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, South Carolina, it starts at South Carolina and then it just gets, it's a shit show down the East Coast in terms of what's going on down there. Now, the cell phones are rampant down there, you know. But I ran across some people in prison doing a full-blown fashion show from prison. Forget your TikTokers doing your dances from prison, and that's actually becoming way more popular. You got, it almost looks like you're watching America's Got Talent. Prisoners setting up the phone on the toilet paper roll because they ain't got no tripod. They'll be soon selling those, though. I do imagine we're not far off from phones being allowed by prisoners. They've already got the tablets. They've already got the emails. They've already got the phones in there. I don't think that we're far off from letting prisoners just have phones. You know, I think that it would actually be more positive than negative, aside from showcasing the piss poor living conditions in some cases. But, you know, if they're able to regulate it and make money off of that, I mean, why wouldn't they do it? Why wouldn't they allow it? But, yo, man, I seen a video from down south. These dudes were having a full-blown fashion show, booty cheeks out and everything. And you should have seen the boys that them milkshakes brought to the yard. My God, man, Muggs was coming up out the woodwork. Shit's crazy. I ain't never in my life. Never in my life. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thad, what's going on with you? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the channel members again up in here. Folks, we had a donation goal. Help us reach that. It is Halloween. If you want to see Joe's fit check with the Halloween costume, help me reach that goal. I wasn't going to put it on because I feel like it would be a tad bit embarrassing. You know, could you imagine the #1 prison content creator in the world, yours truly, dressing up in what I'm going to be for Halloween? I don't think that there's anything less gangster than my Halloween costume. But then again, I look at some of the videos coming out of prison, and it's wild. Brandon, what does Bo refer to? You know, I saw a comment. Somebody was asking about that in a recent video. And the way that they were asking almost made it seem like they thought, or maybe there's some speculation, that it's probably nefarious, that it's probably taboo, that it's probably politically incorrect for 2024. I need you to know that it's all those things. Yeah, it is. It's borderline disrespectful. I mean, I've answered that question a million times. The watch says, are you bigger than Josh? I mean, yeah. Yeah. Actually, there are quite a few people who are bigger than me. I was just being funny saying that. I'm also thinking about my next political stunt. And I'm taking some notes from the Lieutenant Dan book and the Check the Star book and the Josh Block book and the Daniel Larson book. And I feel like, now, don't quote me on this, but let's just say Joe went off the rails. Throw in a little Daniel Larson toothbrush action. I mean, could you imagine the implications here? Maybe alcoholism, sprinkle on a little bit of Josh. Hands are looking pretty damn good, man. Harry Poppins says, do kids still go door to door for candy? I mean, it's crazy. It's 2024. Yeah, they do, actually. I guess maybe it depends on where you live. If you live in the city, maybe not so much. You know what the thing that I'm becoming very intrigued by is these videos. Maybe they're from realtors showcasing apartments in New York City. Have you seen this? Where they'll show you what you can get for $3,000 a month in New York City. I ran across a video today. It was like, here's what you can get for $600 a month in New York City. And it was literally, the apartment was no bigger than this table that I got my damn computer on. $600 a month. That joint ain't got no bathroom. It ain't got no kitchen. It's got a window and a closet. And I think the guy said that it was a 6x8. Now, mind you, you're going to pay $600 a month in New York City for a jail cell with no kitchen, no bathroom. You got to use a public bathroom? I don't even think you could have fit a bed in there. And if you could fit a bed in there, that was the only thing that you were going to be able to fit in there. And the wild shit is they were talking about that like it was good. You got your own window right here, plenty of natural light. I'm like, yo, what world do we live in? Shit's crazy. So I share that with you because, you know, if you talk about a place like New York City, I don't think the kids do trick or treat there. Maybe they go to like some kind of trunk or treat or something like that. Akira, what's going on? Long time. Shout out to you. Kevin says, we all glitched out for a sec. God bless it, man. It's my computer, man. My computer's having a tough time of it these days. I told you I got affected with a virus. Did I tell you that happened? I got hacked thinking that I was getting a sponsorship deal, and sure as shit, it was a virus. How about her? What's going on with you? Saying, what you on, fool? Just high on life. That's about it. Just high on life. Silverside Bro says, prisoners seeming a little light in the loafers in these TikTok videos. I know that most of it's got to be for the views, but we live in such a day and age where you don't even know what's real. Is it AI? That's the crazy damn thing about it. Mike Meek says, mostly everything is trunk or treat. In my area, you still do the door-to-door. I mean, I've been seeing it. I've been passing out candy for the last couple of years. This is the first year that my son gets to go trick-or-treating, so it's going to be pretty cool, man. He can barely say trick-or-treat. But, yeah. Steve the Rican, what's going on? What you kicking the bobo? What's up, Joe? Just chilling, man. I filmed like 4 videos today, maybe 5 if you consider the fact that I went to that Metropolis. Got some wild videos filmed, and really just getting ready for Halloween tonight, and trying to get ready for the start of a new month. November starts tomorrow. Every beginning of the month, I always try to go so freaking hard in the paint, trying to get just the best content that I can, really trying to start the month off the best way possible. I hated the fact that I didn't upload a video here yesterday. I just didn't get time to edit the one that I wanted to do. But I got a really good one for y'all today. Everyday Winning, shout out to you. Thank you for that, man. You can get a nice hotel room and money in New York if you sneak through the border. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. I've heard so much about what they're giving, people who are coming over to this country. Joe says it's snowing here. Are you in Colorado? Because somebody was in my stream earlier today saying that they were in Colorado and it was snowing there yesterday. Where you at? Nunya Biz, love the show. Don't stop being free, brother. Whew, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God, I didn't do a live stream with y'all yesterday, so I didn't even tell you. Shit, I forgot. So I'm working on this big project, this abandoned projects housing in my local area, and I'm really close to having that thing done. I'm hoping to have it done by tomorrow. I was hoping to have it done by today. It ain't ready yet. But anyways, I went back there yesterday, and I just wanted to see where people are getting into this neighborhood at, because it's completely fenced off, but I can see, because I've been there now 3 times, progressive doors opened up, things strewn about. Now, when I went the second time, I saw this hole in the fence off to the side on these train tracks, but there was a double fence. So you had to kind of like go through these, you had to go through this path that probably wasn't even much of a path to get into the other hole in the fence. It looked like a real pain in the ass. So I go back there yesterday and I'm like, okay, am I getting ready to go catch me a trespassing charge or what? And I mean, I'm ready for it, right? I know it would be the wave for me, the vibe, I don't really... I hate the way that this is going to sound, but like it puts no fear in me. Like, what's a trespassing anyways? A little misdemeanor. I might even be able to beat it. Actually, I won't be able to beat it because all of this would be used against me. But if I don't beat it, so what? What you going to do? You're going to hit me with a fine? You're going to put me on some probation? Would it be worth it? Would it be worth it to risk a charge to go explore this place? And I want to do it so bad. So I go back yesterday with the idea that I'm probably going to go do this. Now, regardless, even if the police got called to the scene, they're never going to catch me, okay? It would be interesting to test the theory, can Joe at Unk's age still get away from the police in a foot pursuit? So I go back there and I'm like, I feel like there's got to be another way that people are getting into this neighborhood. And I drive right past it when I was going to my location to set up to start filming. I drive right past, it's right in the front of the freaking neighborhood. Literally, they done cut the whole damn fence open and the city ain't done nothing to close it. They know people going up in there. You know what the city done did? Right next to the hole in the fence. Now, I don't know if this was done before or after, but right next to this hole in the fence is a no trespassing sign talking about violators will be prosecuted. Come on. So I go there yesterday and I see it's as easy as just going through the fence. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I do this, I'm going to get the greatest footage in the world. There's 210 apartments that were basically just left, abandoned. People just left. And I've seen it. I've seen it from the drone. I've had the drone at some of these windows, like almost damn near in these units. I can see in the unit and see like they would just be so freaking interesting to explore. So anyways, I'm out there and I'm getting more footage with the drone yesterday and I'm contemplating, am I going to go in there? I'm by myself. That's another thing that really worries me about it. I went to the Metropolis today by myself and I was deep in them woods. I'm not going to lie. I was back there with the boat and everything. I ain't going to lie, man. That shit was scary. The leaves are falling. It's very quiet back there, and all you hear is shit rustling. So that worries me a little bit because I know that there's going to be people up in some of those units. What if there's a freaking body up in there? That's like something that scares me, right? Like, oh, shit. I wouldn't want to film that. I wouldn't want to glorify that like some old, shit that happened, many years ago with another massive content creator. Logan Paul going up into that forest is what it kind of reminds me of. But you just don't even know the type of wild shit that you would see. So then I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, well, I'm by myself. The drone flies forever. The drone flies for 45 minutes. It'll just stay up in the air. So I can have an aerial lookout, which is way better than having somebody with me. I'm going to know if the police come, where the police are. And that's going to make for the greatest video. Can you imagine the implication with the views on this? The police came, we had to get away, and I got the freaking eye in the sky watching them trying to find me. Oh my God. It would almost bring me back to when I was 15 years old. We used to make a sport out of trying to run from the police. Like we would literally go out in the middle of the night and just try to get their attention. See them creeping around. Hey, yo, hey. And then run and have them chase us. That was exercise. I'm not even kidding you, man. Joe was a bad seed. And I'm not trying to like glorify breaking the law because, I don't want to do that. I don't want my son to see this. And, that's the number one reason why I haven't done this is because I don't want my son to see it and be like, damn, man, like it's okay to do this type of shit. But it's not even like I'm a content creator. I'm so much better than that, right? Like, I'm a goddamn A-list celebrity. Like, I'm entitled to break the law. And I'm kidding. Please don't take that seriously. I literally say that so I can get your little Twitter fingers going. What I really mean is... Let me clean this up like Joe Biden yesterday. What I really meant by that was I'm doing something important here. I'm documenting history that is soon to be gone. It's going to be leveled. There's not going to be nothing left of this place. All right? I'm not in here trying to get the copper. That's probably already been gone. All right. I'm not in here trying to do anything. I'm not trying to disrupt the place, not trying to vandalize the place. I'm not trying to disrespect the place. I'm literally just trying to document this. I'm so intrigued by it that I'm willing to risk this misdemeanor. I know that this sounds crazy. This is the type of thinking that I've been battling with myself this past week. Holy shit. McDre says you'll take the charge. That's what I'm talking about, man. I don't need nobody to take the charge. So I thought to myself, I was like, okay, so let's just say I did it. I go in there. I get caught. They ain't going to catch me in real time. They're going to catch me after the fact. You know, somebody will report the video. Police will come. I'll be able to film that. Maybe I'll even get arrested and have to go bail out. I mean, like, it could be the defibrillator to the channel. Shit, if I'd have known it was as easy as just going out there and committing crime to get the views back up. I mean, what are we doing here? I'm just doing this as a social experiment. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, let's just say they caught me. Then I'm trying to make an excuse. Well, you know, I was just in there trying to film a documentary. Yeah, but you know, there was a sign that said no trespass. I ain't even see the sign. Where was the sign at? You filmed it 40 times and you had to walk right past it to get through the hole in the fence. Guilty is what they would say. But anyways, I just share this with you because I've been wrestling it. So I share all of that with you to say that I finally pussied out. I did. I didn't do it. I wanted to do it, but it's not the charge. It's not the trouble. I mean, look at the comments. Jay Williams went back to jail. That was a career move for him. Whoever said that. Yeah, I mean, crazy to think that that's what it is, you know. Getting locked up as a prison content creator could be a power move for you. I got to set the best example for my son. There's going to be times in life when you want to break the law. There's going to be times in life when you think that laws are stupid. Stupid. You know, another reason why I didn't do it is because I didn't know what to do with my truck. I was very worried about my truck. I'm talking about I am in the slumps. I am in I'm in the freaking trenches out here. It's scary just flying the drone around where I got to be positioned at. But I didn't do it because I got to set the example for my son that no matter what happens in life, it may even seem like it's a stupid thing, and it may even seem like you are so justified in doing it. Look at me, 42 years old, still immature enough to feel like there's a reason and a rationale to break the law. To commit a crime is what it is. Doesn't that just sound so heinous? It just sounds so heinous. Harry Poppins says, "Do it, Joe." Y'all just want to see me, you know, in a messed up situation. You don't care about the video. Silverside Bro says your wife would kill you if you caught a charge. I actually told her yesterday. I told her, I was like, look, she knew what I was doing. I was like, listen, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, but I'm this close. She knows that most of my ideas are cockamamie at that. So, Dead Dog Rising, where's Joe at? I'll finally be living the big life. What's going on? Jersey up in here. Shout out to you, Jersey. I see you over here. The gameplay, we got to get back on that gameplay. God, we got to get back on that gameplay. I don't know what's going on with that. We need to do that. Jason said someone will pop out with a knife or a gun and steal your camera, and then you won't have any footage. Yeah, that would actually be the worst case scenario. What if I ran across an entire gang, a whole set up in there? That would be scary. But I got to get, comfortable with going into sketchy places. Especially the fact that I got to do it by myself because I ain't got nobody. And today I did that. I went to the Metropolis. And man, that shit was sketchy. Next week, I start a brand new project. This one's going to be a little less sketch, but it's definitely going to be sketch as well, too. Because I got to go deep into the woods to get to where I'm going next week. And this is something totally different. I haven't even began talking about this just yet. This one, I'm not worried about a no trespassing or anything like that because this one has heavily been explored. There's tons of videos on this place. But man, y'all ain't ready for that. That's wild. I got so many cool locations around me that I just want to go explore and get some cool footage of and share with you guys. And here's the other crazy thing is McDre says, are you comfortable flying your drone at low heights and into tight spaces? If you could film almost anything. So yeah, man, I'm a really good, I can fly the mess out of that drone. And it's funny that you say that because none of these drones are capable of flying deep inside of a building. That's the first thing. Even the drone that I got a really, really good drone. This thing connects to like 24, 25, 26 satellites before it flies and all that good shit. It can go pretty far. But the problem is, as soon as you start going between buildings, you start losing signal pretty quickly. And the first time that I went to this projects where I was filming for this documentary that I'm working on, I did lose signal. Now, the good thing is that when you lose signal, I mean, it's still sitting right there. So you can move and try to get your signal to restore. But I lost signal going way back into the back of this place and trying to look inside of a door that was opened. That didn't work out too well for me. Now, today, when I went to Metropolis, I would have flown the drone low and through the roadway that leads back into the woods. But the problem was it was windy. That was the first thing. I didn't know what kind of low-hanging fruit there was going to be back there. And my biggest fear flying this drone anywhere like that is somebody going to come up behind that thing and bat it up out the sky, and then I got to go try to retrieve it. So I decided it was going to be the best bet for me to just hoof it and go back there on foot, which I ended up doing. And maybe that was better. McFly says you'll go in there and find Tom, Lucky, Danny, and the kid who was kicked out. That is the worst comment that I've read today. I don't like that comment at all. I don't want to make fun of nobody. I'm not going to do that. Tom actually liked one of my posts on Facebook yesterday. I thought that was prolific. I haven't seen, talked to, heard anything about him. I imagine that he's probably not doing so well, and I hate that for him. But he did. He actually liked one of my posts. So, yeah. But, I probably would have a better chance of finding Lucky back there, if anybody. But anyways, talking about flying the drone some more, this new location that I'm going to be going to next week, I cannot fly the drone at all in regards to this. Because this joint is literally in a complete no-fly zone. I can't share anything more about it. That's all I can tell you. It's going to be wild. Gavin, prolific comment right there. I appreciate it. Nardo says, don't do that shit alone. Sketchy places like abandoned buildings. It is scary, but I like it. I'm up for the challenge of whatever it is. I know that I'm playing with fire doing this, but it's like the thrill. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not going back here for any bad purposes. Like, what if I do run across people? I'm in their territory, their world. What if they are aggressive? What do? I mean, when you go off the grid like this to some of these places, I mean, you might as well be in like international waters, you know. And then if something does happen, who's going to find you? Who's going to know? Gregory says, what's up, Buttercup? I don't know to be happy about that or not. Hunches says, new allegations on Diddy. He's sure to be spooked tonight. I've been saying a lot in relation to the Diddy situation. It's unbelievable with the minors. Unbelievable. I can't remember who was telling me about the audio, the phone calls from prison involving Diddy and the pizza boxes. Somebody was telling, I think it might have been my wife was telling me about that. I think that that's absolutely insane. I imagine that everybody's been reacting to those videos. I can just tell you, it's wild. You know, look at this guy. Look at it from don't crucify me for this, but look at it from an objective viewpoint. I don't even want to say like the word neutral because what Diddy did was horrible, but just look at it from an objective viewpoint. Here's a guy who's locked up right now who the entire world has turned on, and rightfully so, for what he's done is horrible. But he's locked up. He knows he can't talk on these phones. He probably has no idea that there's a YouTube channel called Phone Calls from Prison. I mean, that's wild. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. That is unbelievably wild that there's a YouTube channel that's putting all these phone calls out there. But whatever with that. Whoever he was talking to on that phone about those pizza boxes and whatever those pizza boxes really were, videotapes, DVDs, whatever, just, you know, footage of them parties, I imagine. My wife tells me that he made a comment saying that the person he was talking to asked if he had talked to maybe, I can't remember whose name they said, but they asked, had he talked to that person? And he said, no, everybody's turned their back on me. How wild must that be? But when you play with fire, you deserve first-degree burns. That's for sure. Me in the Dark says, Diddy's cooked. You better bet it. Harry Poppins says, explore on a live stream. Yeah, maybe so. But I wouldn't want to be sidetracked. And I would be, I'm sure. Could you imagine me NPCing in the bandos? Out in the trenches? Woo! Why ain't they doing that yet? NPCing from the block. Everyday winning. What's the odds Diddy ends himself like Epstein? I would imagine probably 50-50. You know, I remember the movie, The Craigslist Killer. You know, here was a guy that was a doctor or going to doctor school, whatever you call that. Harvard? Yahtzee? I don't know colleges. You know, and when he finally got caught for doing what he was doing, the Craigslist Killer, man, the way that they portrayed that in that Lifetime movie of him putting that bag over his head in that cell, wow, that was crazy. But yeah, man, I think that there's a really good chance on that with the Diddy situation. I don't know. Wouldn't want to be him, that's for damn sure. Med school, but I said Yahtzee. Right over y'all's head, man. Me in the Dark says, NPC of the drug dealer on the corner. Ooh, a teenth. No, I won't do 60. I actually had a problem on TikTok. I was doing a live stream the other day, and I was trying to do some NPC, and I was just playing around with it. And I got banned. Like, I got a warning and everything. Like, yo, you're doing too much, stick. Their rules over there are really crazy. Dead Dog, shout out to you blowing this chat up over here. I see you, man. I'm going back and forth. Go get Gay Dave. It's the only guy that you got. Let's go do something. Dave's got work and a life. I'm your friend. I'm your unemployed friend on a Tuesday afternoon. You know, what are you doing? I'm working. Oh, yeah. Alexa says, what about the pizza boxes? Talking about the Diddy phone calls from jail. He was using the code word pizza boxes. He said, I need you to get rid of those pizza boxes. Something along. I haven't even watched the tapes. This is literally just what I'm hearing. I think my wife was the one that told me about it. Folks, I'm going to have to take a quick intermission real quick. Bear with me. Can I play a song for you in the meantime? Let's see what I got. What kind of good music can I play for y'all? My favorites. I got to change the battery in my camera. What's this song? It's not going to hit. You know what's crazy? I could never finish Jody number 10 because I lost the instrumental to that. I have no idea where I even got that instrumental. The shame's on you. All right, folks. Quick intermission right here. Bear with me. Black screen. I got to change the battery on my camera. Could we write a song to this? The joint's kind of edgy, right? All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. I like this. It's pretty good. I feel like I could do something with that. And we're back. Right now. I really want to just start doing live streams, just writing music. I was writing not Jody number 10. Shit, I don't even know the name of the song. Jody's got your girlfriend up in the buck. Remember that? I really want to just start writing that. But I need the instrumental, and I can't play the instrumental on YouTube because I just can't. But God bless it. I came up with some new lyrics to that song today. Damn, Jake's saying talk softer, Joe. Jesus Christ. Is the audio good or is the audio bad? How can I do this? There's a way that you can beat the system. And I can't think of it on the fly right this second. And what I mean by that is I need to get this instrumental. I can't have them copyright it. That's what they would do. I could slow it down a little bit. I mean, it's a real song, too, so it would get hit immediately. All those record labels got involved in the music game, so anytime there's even a second of a music clip, they'd be copyrighting that. But anyways, I was writing that song. Jody's got your girlfriend up in the buck, ball naked and they're doing stuff, and nothing you can do 'cause you're locked up. Don't I sound like Bon Jovi? Sitting wondering what the fuck. Jody's gonna splooge your girl tonight. Jody's gonna do your girl tonight. I ain't got much money left on the phone. Tried to call, but you're not home. And that's as far as I got. But then there's a bridge in the song. And the bridge is like this different type of a beat that like ties the beginning to the, I don't know shit about music. Susan, this is dedicated to you. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to riz you guys up. But anyways, there's a part in the song where it gets kind of slow. And it's like, I came up with this shit and it was like, gosh almighty, how did it go? Now, you're not going to get it because you don't, I need the instrumental to be playing with this. I guess I just got an acapella for you. Okay, so then this other part of the song is going to go, Jody, leave some walls up for me. No hot dog down the hallway, homie. Oh, my God. Jody, leave some walls up for me. No hot dog down the hallway, homie. If you don't know the song, it's probably not hitting. Jody's got your girlfriend up in the buck. Ball naked and they're doing stuff. I'm gonna absolutely crush with that song. And that's what I'm thinking about doing. You know, urban exploring and then writing music again. Because I got a lot of unfinished songs. And if I could just focus, because focusing is the one thing that I'm not able to do. But if I could potentially be writing a song almost every day, at least one a week. So think about that if I was working on a song all week long with y'all. We're working on it together. We got our own bad boy records over here. You know what I mean? What? Traveling Painter says, don't quit your day job. But I already did, though. That's crazy. I kind of did, for reals. McFly, shout out to you, man. We need the APS album early 2025. I mean, I got a lot of songs, man. The Ramen Noodle Rap, the Troll song. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I got to move on. See, I can't do it here, but if I was somewhere else, I could do it. So, folks, maybe this is the last of these bobos that I'm going to be doing here on YouTube. I said that earlier this week. I said that. Elmo says smoke and do some story time. I don't like smoking, though. I don't smoke. And I don't actually, I don't smoke at all. I can't. Joe smoking is like the worst thing in the world. I become like this incredibly lazy person. And I'm the furthest thing from that. I know there's people who probably think that I am the laziest person, but I promise you I'm not. I am all day long working on content creation. Yeah, Strange Kitty. But don't fear, YouTube and After Prison Show on YouTube is always going to be what it's going to be. There's going to be videos every single day here. And then the gameplay will still be here as well, even though I'm really wanting to try that gameplay over on TikTok. Not sure how that'll work. TikTok's got some really crazy rules with their live streams. But I need to be able to I need to be able to fly. I can't do that here. You understand? Like, I can't play these instrumentals. And if I could, then we would be Gucci. I can do it on Twitch. I could do it on Kick. I could do whatever I want to do. I'm not trying to ask you to go somewhere different, but unfortunately, I might need to, and that's probably going to be back over onto the Twitch side. But, we'll see. I promise I'll let you guys know. I promise you I will. I love doing these live streams with y'all. I just hate that I can't do everything that I want to do with them. You know what I could do? I could go into my licensed music, but it's just not the same, man. I like to Weird Al Yankovic this shit. I like to have the songs that you know and try to do my own rendition of those. Wow. Shout out to the people rocking with me on this thing. Appreciate you guys. You make me feel special. Everyday Winning says, what's the best way to reach you? Discord, DM, or email? Discord is definitely not the best way to reach me right this second. Email's pretty good. DM. I mean, I do check my messages in most places. I just haven't been on Discord all that much as of late. And I don't know why. I guess I've just been busy. Let's write a song together, y'all. That's not doing it for me. Let's go back to this. This was kind of doing it for me. This feels like some old, big band type of music right here. This feels like something that would start off like, Judy. You know, you got to have that real big intro. You low down, dirty, rotten scoundrel. Yeah. I ain't never wrote a song live, but we're going to try to do it. Fuck it, man. Why not? I'm the best at everything I touch, so I might as well do this. Yeah. Feels like there would be a lot of ad-libs in this, a lot of spoken parts, not just sung. This is actually very intimidating. What is this? Oh, man, we can make a goal right now. Shout out to you. Yeah. Jody, you dirty, rotten, low-down scoundrel, you. You told me you'd be true. Something like that. Real quick. I'm also going to take a line from How Will You Celebrate? I guess we'll go with that. That's the best that I can come up with. Folks, we've started another goal. Oh, it didn't like that goal, huh? You ain't like that goal. Start the goal, start off not good. How will you celebrate? Thank you. There we go. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Jody, you dirty, rotten, low-down son of a bitch, you scoundrel. Hey, Michael, what's going on, man? I'm just trying to write some music. That's all I'm doing. Make a song about the painting business. Woo! Can I do it with this same thing? Because I'm stuck on Jody right this second. All right, we'll get a different beat. Let me get a country one. I'll write a country song for you. That's what everybody thinks that they are now is country. Let's go find some country music. When I think about a painting business, I think about country music. Give you something better. Give me something good. Should it be sad? I think it should be sad. So we got the mood. We got country. We'll go with sad. Let's see what pops up. Okay. Yeah. So you think you a painter, huh? Nope. Not today. Oh, you think them people gonna pay you what you worth? Nope. Not today. There we go. Okay, we got it now. I don't know the beat. I gotta hear it first. Come on, don't go away. What are you doing? Stay, please. I'm begging you. Is this what you want from me? Yeah. Could we wrap this? God, it goes too many places. Let's see what else there is. Break out the whiskey. You better bet it. We're just listening to beats, writing songs. This should sound like some old Yellowstone. Okay. I definitely don't like it though. That's not hitting for me at all. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. That's very loud. How loud is that to y'all? Very loud? Nope, not today. Oh, so you want to start a painting business, huh? Think you're going to go paint apartments, huh? Break out a little Juvenile, 400 degrees, huh? I don't know why that fits so well right here, huh? What did you say? You're going to charge me how much? Nope, not today. In fact, see, these shits go too many different directions. These shits don't be looping the right way. Like, I don't know what you call that shit, but I'm working on it, Traylon. I'm working on it, man. They're just not like normal beats. What's this one doing? This shit sounds like Jewel. Oh, we got lyrics on this? Get up out of here with that. Hey, yo, this goes out to everybody that likes to smoke their breakfast out of a light bulb. Let's get it, though. So you want to start a painting business. Oh, you think you about to make some money with that? That's right, Kenneth. I could be a DJ. All right. Well, clearly I lost y'all. You're not with it. I'm sorry. Whoo. Michael, these kids keep coming. I've missed half the stream now. Is it trick-or-treating time where you are? Damn, man. I'm the best that ever did it, though. 40-year-old Grandpa Joe. Using words like skibbity. Yo. You know? What the mug, man? Hey, man. Say, man. Anyways. I'm just having fun today, folks. It's a feel-good Friday for me. Joe, it's Thursday. Yeah, but every day to me is Friday. I'm your unemployed friend on a Tuesday afternoon. Working on my music career at 42 years old. I mean, imagine the implications. McFly says, damn, waste of my $2. What'd you say? Make a song about the painting business? Oh, man. $2? $2. I was doing good with it, though. I got a couple of nice little ad libs for it. I just couldn't find the beat. I'll go back and I'll keep looking. I'll keep looking. McDre, shout out to you over here on the Twitch side. Silverside Bro says not too loud. Thank you for letting me know that. These are great royalty-free instrumentals that I'm licensed and able to use, but they're just not good for writing songs to. Okay. This sounds like a song that I've heard, though. Sounds like you would have a female singing in the beginning of it. Sounds like a song that's on the radio right now. I just can't put my finger on it. A little fast. This is actually much harder than I thought that it would be, especially when I don't like the instrumentals all the way. This ain't the one. I can't do it. Because I feel like I really got to sing on that one, and I don't like that. Feel like I really got to sing. Oh, you son of a bitch. Go you stand a better chance on OnlyFans. Get up out of here with that. Get up out of here with that. Oh, man, we got too many vocals. Oh, wait, this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. I know, I've heard this one. Sounds like some old One Direction type of shit right here. Shout out to you, Jin Kim. Trick or treat. Second item, finally in your P.O. box. I'll go to the P.O. box tomorrow. I appreciate that. So you want to start a painting business, do you? Well, sit down, young YN. Is that what we're calling y'all these days? What you think, you about to be David Goggins out here? Just say anything. Make it make sense. There's no money in that. It's hard, man. I'm really kind of putting myself on the spot right here. All right, maybe it's not country. Let me try it somewhere else. Let's go to R&B. I like right into R&B. And let's do the same thing, sad. I feel like sexy. What's that going to be like? Here we go. Let's try this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so you want to be a painter, huh? You watched the YouTube video on that? Now you're a professional. I know. I was the same exact way. That's not it. This sounds like some old take your pants off and paint type of shit right here. You got a fast brush? You've got a fast brush. Almost as fast as your heartbeat's going because you smoked a little bit too much. And instead of painting, now you're peeking out the window. Yeah. Peeking out the window. You've got a fast brush, but you smoked a little too much. Now you're peeking out the window. Peeking out the window. Okay, could have done something with that. See, I don't know why. It's got to always go back to meth. You're smoking shards out your paintbrush. Maybe I'm not meant for the country and mostly meant for the R&B. I was doing that shit too, man. Damn, I was doing that. Raining again. What's going on? Shout out to you for being up in here. It's getting ready to be trick-or-treating time. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. I'm out of the music scene for the moment. I'm going to share a story with you guys real quick. I don't find a whole lot of interest in this, just to be honest. But due to the fact that one of the last videos I uploaded about the PPP loan scams video kind of took off. I mean, in comparison to, what videos have been doing as of late. This feels like it's right in that same wheelhouse. I don't know why that video did so well. Probably because, maybe there were a lot of people who scammed the system to get those fraudulent PPP loans. But this is another thing that I had seen. The Chase Bank glitch. I don't know anything about this. Now, I saw a few people who were posting about this, saying, hey, Chase Bank is glitching out and you can get some free money from them. I thought that shit was a scam. I didn't think that it was for real. But, folks, it most certainly is, because there's a news story that came out saying after viral Chase glitch, JP Morgan sues customers over $661,000 in check fraud. That's it? That's all they got? $661,000? Talking about they suing customers? That shit sounds like a bank robbery. Yeah, man. I mean, that sounds like a felony. Forget a lawsuit. Multiple lawsuits have been filed against those who partook in a viral trend earlier this year that purportedly provided them with unlimited money from certain ATMs. Is that for real? Y'all was able to go get unlimited money from the ATM? How were you doing that? Earlier this year, videos posted to social media showed people with large sums of cash they collected as part of a glitch with their Chase bank accounts. You know, let me tell you something. If you're going to the ATM purportedly taking part in this, using your own ATM card, use a dummy. Use a big old dummy. Yeah, he is. Customers were able to deposit faulty checks into their accounts and then withdraw the cash before it was flagged as illegitimate. Oh, stick man. That's forgery and uttering. Talk about a glitch. Man, y'all was committing federal offenses. This wasn't no glitch. This wasn't no hack. This was y'all made a federal charge. Y'all made bank robbery trending. It was not a glitch at all, the company said, but it was fraud, plain and simple. Some customers quickly saw their fake funds retroactively withdrawn by Chase, sharing videos of their deep in debt accounts. That's crazy. In one case, Chase argued a Houston man owes nearly $290,940 after withdrawing nearly all of a $335,000 check a masked man deposited into his account in late August. That's how you beat him right there. That was the hack. Hey, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go write a Monopoly check, put on a ski mask, go to the ATM. That way they don't know that it's you. Say that your ATM card was stolen. Who's putting a $335,000 check in the ATM? Where you doing that at? How are you getting more than $400 available before the check clears? I don't understand that. Strange Kitty says uttering reminds me of a cow. That's what I meant to when I was saying it. I meant to say straight up utters. Denise, what's going on? Shout out to you for being up in here. Kevin says no face, no case. But we've got your ATM PIN number. So you lost. So what you're telling me is you lost your ATM card. Yep, that's right. How'd they get your PIN number? It was written on your ATM card. Okay. You know, this, I don't know. Talking about they suing people behind that shit. Nah, they ain't gonna be, you're gonna be doing some more than just suing. They going to jail. Straight up. Mm. Mm. That's really all I got, folks. I was going to share some other stuff with you, but it doesn't matter. This is probably the last time you're ever going to hear from me here on YouTube doing these live streams. I'm pretty sure I'm moving on with these. Now, I had talked about this in depth a couple of days ago, saying that this probably wasn't the best thing for me to be doing because I have a lot of trouble with monetization on these live streams. Sometimes I get a little too far out there and carried away, and I don't like doing that. I feel like that's, not what I should be doing, and my time could be better suited for focusing on the videos that I need to focus on. But like today, for example, I was able to film 4 or 5 videos, edited 2 videos, went out in the field to film a video, and I did all of that before I did this live stream. But these particular live streams, this Kicking the Bobo here on YouTube, I need to move this. I think I'm going to be moving this back to Twitch. I know that a lot of you may not use Twitch. I'm not asking you to do so. If you come rock with me over there, that's cool. And if not, like, I get it. We will still use YouTube, obviously, for our videos and for the gameplay live streams. But when it comes to Kicking the Bobo, I'm going to probably be moving that to Twitch. So the next time that y'all see me, we'll probably be over on Twitch, but I'll let you know for sure. I'll make a community post saying, hey, I'm getting ready to be live. If you want to come kick it, that's cool. And if not, it is what it is. Preston says this is good for channel growth. Not this, and not here. It's not. It's not. It is good for other. It is good for channel growth in other places, but just not here. Anyways, appreciate y'all rocking with me on this. I got to get ready to wrap this thing up. I got to get some videos ready to rock and roll. Early access for channel members to a really crazy video today. And hell yeah, man. Everyday winning. I'm going to check that email as soon as I get off of here. You guys have a great one. Thank you for taking the time to rock with me on this. Hey, I hope you enjoy your Halloweens. And I'll look forward to sharing more with y'all